What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the...
Stop. So recently, YouTube's resident rat Keemstar has been stirring up a lot of trouble for people in the YouTube community. Whether it be him fabricating information.
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
Or straight up lying about situations in a pathetic attempt to slander another individual.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France, alright? That he was technically like a pedo or weirdo or something, right?
Today's video isn't going to be looking at what Keemstar has done wrong as a whole, but instead what he's done wrong to me, my personal experience with Keemstar, and how he slandered my name and attempted many times to send a gnome tidal wave of hate onto my channel and followers. Now, to understand where Keemstar has developed his hatred for me, and literally can't say a single sentence without uttering the word pyro,
Pyro.
we have to go all the way back to the 9th of April, where I uploaded a video titled Keemstar and Tabasco's Rant. A video in which I suggested to Keemstar that he should have verbally said that the controversy around Toby Turner's rape was an allegation, mainly because literally 20 minutes after Keemstar's video went public, all of Toby's channels were flooded with hateful comments and dislikes of people who thought he was genuinely a rapist. Now, after I suggested that Keemstar should add a disclaimer that these were simply allegations going something along the lines of innocent until proven guilty, Keemstar didn't really like my suggestion and took to Twitter.
Hey, I got some YouTube advice for you. Stop fucking copying people. How about that, Pyro? Stop copying people. Because if the type of videos that Leafy makes becomes unpopular, you're gonna be left fucking opening up surprise eggs.
See, this is what I love about Keemstar. When he has to deal with any form of criticism, he simply attacks the individual with extremely warped, biased information. And when there isn't anything to attack, he resorts to just fabricating stuff on the spot.
Oh, and Pyro, do you remember those YouTubers that you used to be friends with before you blew up and like fucked them off? You know how they've been contacting me saying that you've been dating some like 14-year-old French girl and shit? Just please swing at me. If you're gonna swing at me, dude. Let me know, because I got a fucking files on top of files to swing back at.
I even responded extremely calmly to his Twitter videos, which were basically slandering me. But of course, hell hath no fury, like a gnome scorned. Keemstar made over 15 Twitter videos in a single evening, varying from attacking me to attacking my own followers. And after analysing all the Twitter videos and listening to Keemstar basically foaming from the mouth for about 45 minutes, he made 2 points about the video. Firstly, I never got his permission or his consent to make this video on him.
You could contact me with that at any time. You didn't hit me up privately. You didn't share this opinion with me. No, you make a fucking video criticizing me. All right, bro, you're a fake piece of shit. And if you fucking swing at me, I'm gonna swing much harder back.
Alright, so firstly, what the fuck is with the overreaction in the ending?
And if you fucking swing at me, I'm gonna swing much harder back.
I simply suggested you add a disclaimer to avoid confused viewers to blindly hate on someone's channel, and now you're acting like I want to massacre your entire family and sell their limbs on Craigslist. A total overreaction. And secondly, do I really need your consent or blessing to make a video on you? Of course I fucking don't. You're a YouTuber, just like the rest of us, and you're open to criticism. Don't think that just because you report the news that you're higher than anyone else and immune to criticism, because you're not.
Come at me, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
Another point Keemstar made was he had allegations in the title of the video, so that's okay.
Did you really just say that I need to have a disclaimer saying that's an allegation? The title of the video is Toby Turner Rape Allegations, alright?
Now, it's true that the title did have the word allegations in it, but do you seriously think that that's good enough of an excuse? I mean, look at the titles. They're a mess of tags and YouTube names to promote yourself in the algorithms. Also, not to mention the amount of times you spam PewDiePie in the thumbnail and the title of the videos when he has literally nothing to do with the video itself apart from a brief mention that probably wasn't even worth reporting on in the first place. And clearly simply having allegations in the title wasn't enough of a message that Toby wasn't guilty, because because all of his channels suffered horribly, literally 20 minutes after your video went public. I still don't understand to this day why Keemstar defended his Tobuscus video so much. The entire video itself is literally a woman reading a Tumblr post for 20 minutes, while Keemstar makes a bunch of different expressions in hopes that you don't click off the video because of how shit it is. And when Keemstar didn't have anything more to defend himself, he attacked my channel, saying how I had a disclaimer in my videos so only I can bully people and no one else can. You see, Keemstar does this a lot, blatant word manipulation and just twisting words in general. You'll notice this a lot as we continue through the video. He's basically insinuating that I put a disclaimer in so no one else can bully the individual except me. And firstly, I don't bully individuals in my videos. The way I see it in my videos, I insult what the individual is doing, not the individual. And admittedly, I have slipped up in the past. A while back, I made a video on this kid called Gleesh Gaming when he was playing some Five Nights at Freddy's Gmod map or whatever. The video itself, I personally didn't find entertaining. If anything, it was kind of cringy, and I openly stated that in the video. And after I uploaded that video, the kid Gleesh got a ton of hate, people disliking and commenting really negative things on his channel. And after I realized this was happening, I announced in a video to leave this kid alone, to actually give him some support instead. Like, for example, like his video or subscribe if you enjoy his content, and if not, if you genuinely don't enjoy his videos, then just leave him alone, because blindly hating on his video isn't going to achieve anything. When I was mocking or parodying some of the things he was doing, people were just outright hating, which there's no humor to that, there's no substance. You're just attacking a little kid online at that point. And a few days after I addressed this issue with Gleesh, he actually uploaded a video thanking me for addressing the issue, and now his channel is doing just fine.
Just about an hour ago, Pyrocynical had actually just made a video, and for the first 5 minutes, the whole 5 first minutes, he just talked about how my channel did not deserve the hate it was getting. I just wanted to say to Pyrocynical and to all my fans that just thank you so much. Pyrocynical, if you're watching this, thank you so much for what you did, and, you know, getting out of the way, just taking the time to really do that. That really, really inspires me. Pyrocynical, literally, I don't think a single YouTuber, especially with, a YouTuber like you, would, ever do that. No one would do that.
And if this tweet attacking my disclaimer wasn't stupid enough, he made a Twitter video comparing it to the Holocaust.
Does anyone even understand how stupid Pyro is with his fucking little disclaimer and his description? He's like saying, I'm Hitler, I want to kill Jews, alright, but all of Nazi Germany, you're not allowed to kill Jews. Only I'm allowed to kill the Jews. If you guys do it, that's mob mentality. Dude, they killed the Jews. The Nazis killed the fucking Jews, bro.
Yeah, real intelligent Keemstar, comparing a video description on YouTube to millions of people losing their lives. Again, only from Keemstar, guys. So after I criticised Keemstar, Twitter pretty much devolved into a battleground. The fallen god of Olympus would randomly, with little to no context, start attacking me and posting private, I repeat, private pictures of me on his Twitter. Grade A Under A was especially annoyed by this, as he saw it to be a complete invasion of my privacy, and he had this to say.
Me and Pyrocynical share a very special bond indeed, man. Not only are we both British and both have annoying voices, we are both part of a very small percentage of YouTubers who choose not to show their face. We both value our privacy and people should respect that. But for someone like Keemstar to go and show Pyro's face on Twitter after Pyro's made the decision not to is a scumbag thing to do. And I have zero fucking respect for Keemstar for doing that. Biggest cunt on this side, man. Fuck Keemstar.
I'm never unfair to people. I'm fair to everyone. I'm honest with everyone.
And I totally agree with Grade. This was a complete invasion of my privacy. Fortunately, I look a lot less like an extra from Orange is the New Black nowadays, but still, Keemstar invaded my privacy. Some of these pictures never left my personal Facebook page. So I was then forced to close my Facebook account, knowing that people like Keemstar were willing to go so low as to leak private pictures of individuals just to get back at them. I will admit, I've posted pictures of Keemstar myself, but the pictures I've taken are all from his Twitter page page or his Drama Alert channel. Pictures he willingly uploaded for his audience to see. Meanwhile, he's using private pictures of me that I didn't upload for the public to see. And a couple hours later, Keemstar realised that it was bad to post private pictures of people online, and he took to stream saying how they were already on the internet anyway, so it was totally justified.
Then Pyro started telling everyone that he was going to get my Twitter taken down because I showed his face when his face is like public.
You see, Keemstar, a couple months ago, my face wasn't really that public, but do you think at any point that you constantly posting the same pictures of me over and over on a Twitter account with nearly 1 million followers for months on end, do you think to some extent that might have contributed to my face now being public? Not to mention the amount of people uploading Pyro face reveal videos on YouTube, literally saying you were the person to leak my face.
Now, Pyrocynical actually posted a picture with one of the Pyro characters licking or kissing Keemstar. Now, we don't know if this was the first tweet that Pyro actually tweeted out to spark this war, but guys, it was the first one that we could find unless he deleted the first one before this. Now, guys, the way that Keemstar responded was absolutely crazy. Now, he responded saying this man is a furry that attends conventions. And guys, he had a picture of Pyro. That's right, this is the first ever picture that we have ever seen of Pyrocynical. And guess who tweeted out? Keemstar. Not Pyro. Pyro didn't make a video of it. This was how Pyro's face reveal happened.
We don't talk about stuff that's private until it's public, right?
Now this is probably the most important part of the video because this relates to everything I've said so far and more. Out of all the people I've known, Keemstar is the one to lie the most. The amount of deceptive, fabricated bullshit to leave his greasy lips is absolutely astounding. Firstly, let me give you an example of how Keemstar is a liar by trying to expose me as some kind of furry. He's said many times on Twitter and on stream that I'm a furry, and going as far as to fabricate this elaborate story that I asked a big YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention. Then Pyro legitimately sent him pictures of fucking Pyro in the furry suit with his fucking head like half off. It was Pyro in the furry suit with his head half off. I don't have the photo. I don't have the photo.
Oh, what's that, guys? You want proof to my possibly bullshit fabricated story? Oh, they want proof now. You don't need proof. You just need to believe in Keemstar. He's literally trying so hard to make this a forced meme. He's now implementing it on his Drama Alert channel. You know that channel which he keeps preaching about being extremely neutral and only talking about facts? Yeah, he's now bringing it onto Drama Alert.
Drama Alert Nation, now over 1,631,000 subscribers. Pyro's a furry.
I'm never unfair to people. I'm fair to everyone. I'm honest with everyone.
Pyro's a furry.
And later on stream, he actually admitted that he made up that whole bullshit story basically just to get hate on me.
If I tell you, all right, if I tell you, hey, Pyro hates when you call him a furry, it really hurts his feelings, all right? The reason why I'm saying he's sensitive about it is, one, because he is sensitive about it, and two, because maybe I would like you to tweet at him and say, hey, you're a furry.
Keemstar also does this really cancerous thing where he'll accuse someone of something or make something up, and then when he's called out, he'll say that someone told him or people have been telling him, which basically gives him a line of defense for some bullshit that he just made up 5 minutes ago.
Pyro is threatening me with all this shit on Skype because I showed his picture.
Then Pyro started telling everyone that he was going to get my Twitter taken down.
And if that wasn't bad enough, Keem is now trying to spread even more bullshit, saying that I'm dating underage girls and saying outright on stream that I'm a pedophile.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France, all right, that he was technically like a pedo or weirdo or something, right?
This story is total bullshit. I know exactly the 3 individuals who told Keem and even got in a Skype group chat with him. Unfortunately, I can't name these twats because that's exactly what they want, attention. But in case you don't believe me, I have a DM conversation between one of the individual's ex-girlfriends who's shown that he actually has no idea what he's talking about and he's literally just making stuff up to spite me. Now, this all originated a couple months ago when Keemstar DM'd me asking if I've been dating a 15-year-old girl. And then later, after I made a video criticizing Keemstar about the allegations, he then includes it in a Twitter video against me.
Oh, and Pyro, do you remember those YouTubers that you used to be friends with before you blew up and like fucked them off? You know how they've been contacting me saying that you've been dating some like 14-year-old French girl and shit? Just please swing at me. If you're gonna swing at me, dude. Let me know, because I got a fucking files on top of files to swing back at.
Now, I don't know whether you heard that. Let me just play that again.
You know how they've been contacting me saying that you've been dating some like 14-year-old French girl and shit? Dating some like 14-year-old French girl and shit? 14-year-old French girl and shit? 14-year-old French girl and shit?
Now, if any of you didn't notice that, he just deliberately lowered the age. Now, originally, this alleged girl was 15, and now Keemstar has lowered the age to 14, probably to make it sound even more impacting and incriminating. And guess what? Later on stream, he lowered the age again to say the girl was now 13, and on top of that, basically insinuating that I was a pedophile.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France, all right? That he was technically like a pedo or weirdo or something, right?
So this man has lied about the age of this girl on 2 separate occasions, and knowing Keemstar, this girl will probably be an embryo by next week. But in all seriousness, I've actually had people come to me and tell me that I could sue him for defamation of character, and seeming that he's consistently lying about the age on purpose, I'm really gonna look into that in all honesty. Another thing Keem will do when he's realised he's in deep shit for fucking other people over, or mistreating them in general, he'll throw himself a pity party, saying how everyone's fake and no one can be trusted.
I'm genuinely sick of being everyone's punching bag, alright? Like, it's just... I'm a fucking person, and no one treats me like a person. They treat me like a fucking object, alright? I'm friends with somebody that I just had a falling out with, and their immediate response, I'm gonna make a fucking Keemstar Exposed video. It's just like, this whole thing is just fake. It's all fake. No one's fucking real. No one.
He then goes on to make these really cringy analogies, like for example saying the YouTube community is basically Game of Thrones, where everyone lies and backstabs each other, even though Keemstar has done that on numerous occasions.
I'm genuinely sick of being everyone's punching bag.
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
I'm a fucking person, and no one treats me like a person. They treat me like a fucking object, alright?
Fucking Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France.
It's just...
Oh, Keemstar, who would lie and backstab on this site? Definitely not you, the most trusted man on YouTube.com. Also, Keemstar has caught on that people will actually take his clips and use them because most of the stuff he says is pure bullshit or just a complete hypocrisy. And he'll literally go on stream and say, people take what I say out of context. They take the words out of my mouth and twist them.
Yeah, somebody fucking go and record this. Like, it's just, that's why I literally can't say anything. This fucking YouTube community has went to shit. Nobody can be real. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I literally cannot say anything. It'll be used against me. I use my words and twist them around to make me into a hypocrite or to make me into a liar or whatever malicious intent you have to make me look bad. You're going to have to do it with just audio, you fucks.
See, what Keemstar is doing is attempting to set up a kind of defense for himself. So if anyone does find information he says to be hypocritical or outright bullshit, he can pull the pity party card, saying how you're twisting and manipulating my words when in reality, someone just used something that you said that makes you look like an idiot.
This whole thing is just fake. It's all fake. No one's fucking real. No one.
In conclusion, I hate Keemstar. I've had a horrible experience with him, and it's taken me this long to speak out about it. I'm honestly just amazed how someone so conniving and manipulative can run a news channel where you're supposed to remain neutral. I mean, think about it. If Keem is this bad publicly on Twitter and on stream, what do you think he does behind the scenes? After my experience with him, I can't watch another drama alert without thinking it's been staged or manipulated by the world's greatest manipulator, Daniel Keem. And to the people that still want to get news that isn't run by a rat, go watch Scarce.
We say yes, we shake our heads no. We tell very convincing stories, we slightly shrug our shoulders. Now that smile is known in the trade as duping delight. And if you look closely, you'll see duping delight throughout this video.
He was accused of fucking hooking up with a 13-year-old French girl, all right? And he is a furry, all right? And I started talking about those two things, and he started freaking out, all right? Today, this motherfucker has been talking to so many different YouTubers, crying and complaining about the furry shit. He legitimately told a big YouTuber that you all know that he is no longer a furry.
We commit terrible crimes and we smile at the delight in getting away with it.
If we lie and we get the story wrong on my show, I'm finished.
Fucking Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France.
I'm finished.
I want to hear all that. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want talking about what you need, all this shit. Fuck that shit. Man, I don't remember none of that shit.
Drama's more popular than content.
Also guys, thanks for 1 million subscribers, really appreciate it. This isn't the 1 million subscriber video by the way, because talking about Keemstar for 20 minutes is a pretty shitty 1 million subscriber special, so that'll be coming soon, don't worry. Thanks a lot for watching guys.
Dude, somebody needs to help me, cause I'm fat as fuck, boy.